Loss and Gain by Henry Longfellow. When I compare what I have lost with what I have gained, what I have missed with what attained, little room do I find for pride. I am aware how many days have been idly spent, how like an arrow the good intent has fallen short or been turned aside. But who shall dare to measure loss and gain in this wise? Defeat may be a victory in disguise. The lowest ebb is the turn of the tide. When you think about the dreams that you have had for your life that never materialized, or all the attempts that you've made that just don't turn out, when you look upon them through a lens of reflection, what filters through? Is it regret? Is it how they transformed you in a way? You know, at some point in life, we all confront that harsh reality of our failures, of our unfulfilled dreams. And yet these are often moments that do truly shape us the most. And yet they can be difficult to reconcile with the versions of ourselves that we imagine we could be. And when we delve into them, when we look at our unfulfilled dreams, when we look at our personal failures, it can stir up lots of emotions for us, often a mix of regret and disappointment. That feeling of letting ourselves down, or even more so, of letting others down. Feelings that can serve us up a heaping spoonful, I say shovelful, of self-doubt that can diminish or call us to question our own self-value and worth. Now, our unfulfilled dreams can be painful to think about, because often they represent a part of us that we still long for. All right, a version of our life that might have been. And maybe it was a career path that you never took. You know, a relationship that you didn't nurture. An aspiration that you never fully pursued. I mean, the what ifs. And they can echo in the background, reminding us of our potential that feels just left unexplored. And it's true, too, that when we look at the failures that we have had in our lives, they, too, can be tough to confront, because they tend to challenge our sense of self-worth. Right? Feeling that failing, that it's a reflection of who we are, that we're just not good enough to be successful. Or that feeling that we've fallen short in such a significant way, that feeling that my failure really is me letting everyone else down. Something I know that's been true for me in my own life, perhaps yours as well. But the truth is that failure is rarely a final verdict on our abilities or our worth. And it's true that failures can be a chance to learn, right? To recalibrate, and to even understand ourselves more deeply. And I think that that's something that the author of Psalm 139 captures, where the author writes, "Where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend into heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and settle at the farthest limits of the sea, even there your hand will lead me. Your right hand shall hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, and the night wrap itself around me, even that darkness is not dark to you. The night is as bright as the day, for darkness is as light to you. And for it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. You see, success or failure, dreams come true or not, the author of this psalm reminds us that God is present, always, and never defining our worth based on outcomes, but rather based on the fact that we are all formed by God, fearfully and wonderfully made. And so it's through a lens of self-compassion that we are to view our personal failures, to view those unfulfilled dreams. A lens of self-compassion that may help us to see that a failure was maybe a lesson to be learned from. Or that unfulfilled dream could still be realized, yet in a different form or in a different time or a different way than which we originally imagined it would. As Henry Longfellow writes, defeat may be victory in disguise. The lowest ebb is the turn of the tide. And in the end, it is to remember that our worth is never defined by a single dream or failure. And so tonight, let us let go of the weight of failure. Let us relieve ourselves of the heaviness of unfulfilled dreams and to entrust them to the God who has the power to transform it all. Amen.